A big eagle just flew right next to you. Why don't you put the bottle in the back of your bag there? Here, I'll help you. I don't know why we always see bottles in these places. No tourists come here. Alright everybody, so now we're in Yuli, up in the mountainside. I'm going to look for a landslide lake. 听说这里有一个岩石湖. I'm hoping that it's still there, but it might not be, because the last known photo of it from the satellite is from 2017. So that's 3 years ago now. So I'm hoping that this road will lead to it, or at least close to it, and then we can hike down to it, maybe fly a drone, do some scouting first. It's such a beautiful looking lake on the satellite photo. It's a real shame I didn't see it earlier, because it looks like it's been around for quite some time, and I definitely was in this area. I could have visited it, but I hope I didn't miss my chance. Sometimes these roads, they show up on a map, but they don't necessarily really exist, and even on the satellite photo they're hard to see. Still got about 8 kilometers. Hopefully we can drive a car the whole way. Looks pretty good so far. I'd still prefer to be on a motorcycle on this road, but let's see. Hopefully it doesn't get too narrow. Looks like it's almost Pomelo season. Let's see how we are on the map. Obviously here is no signal. It looks pretty close, only a few hundred meters away. Pretty direct line. Maybe I'll just fly from here with the drone and see. Because if there's no lake, then what are we doing, right? Nice road though, fun road. I see something, it's green. I'm a little too far away, but I think it might be the lake. It was only grass. There's no lake. Sorry, guys. Interesting. No, the lake is gone. Huh? But there's waterfall. There's like 2 small waterfalls here. Well, that's kind of disappointment. Yeah. Very clearly, the lake is no more. You can see where it used to be. So I managed to get pretty close to where the lake was. Obviously the lake's not there anymore. We saw that from the drone, but there's a nice waterfall there. It looks like it's worth swimming in. I don't know if it's big enough to put on my website. We'll see when we get there, but it's definitely got a nice big pool. It'll be really fun to swim in now, especially since I'm a little hot, sweaty, and itchy. We're still about 50 meters above the riverbed, or 100, who knows. Let's see if we can get a terrain reading without internet. Terrain not available. No, we don't have terrain. So we got 2 options. One is there's a landslide up there we could walk down, or we can walk down the river here. I kind of want to go with the river because it's, you know, at least get in the water that way. There's a few Lanshabas down there. So obviously there, at one point there was a road that you could get in there and build stuff. The river looks really flat though, so it's possible they just drove all the way up through the river and they never built the road at all. I'm not so sure. We're gonna have to walk it. But that's what we're doing. We're explorers. So let's try it. Check it out. This is my ex, by the way, Michelle. She used to come with me on every single trip. If y'all saw any photos before from all my hot springs and waterfalls, it's all her. And if you saw any photos of me, she took them. So basically, if they were shaky, she took them. Yeah. Dating 我最好的事情是什么？
The rituals?
No, 最烂的事情是什么？
被你骂。
Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's muddy. My feet are getting stuck here in the mud. Can't find my selfie stick. That's why I'm doing it this way. Sorry about that. So this is a 101 meter drops, that's no problem. Looks like it's pretty steep up there. Kind of a cool little canyon, actually. Just drops off right there. That might be a problem. Not rappelling today. We didn't bring any ropes, just helmet, bags, and shoes, obviously. That's all, really need for a trip like this. Unless we end up at the top of the big waterfall. Actually, I'd probably just drop off. But, go back. No. Come around this way, it's easier. 没有用. Oh, slippery. So first come down to here, and it's slippery, so hold the rock, okay? And then when you get over to here, it'll be okay. This way is easier. If you want to go around, it's easier. 对，那个容易好多. Yeah, this forest is full of ants. It's crazy. By the way, I sell long pants. There's a link in the description. They'll fix the problems we're having now. I think this waterfall is the one I saw on the drone. So that means we're at the bottom now. It's all grass. What do we do? Just walk through the water, I guess. At least I did have long sleeves. Oh, I wish I had long pants.
Your feet have a lot of hair.
One of the advantages of being Middle Eastern, I guess. All right, we made it. That wasn't too bad. I think going up will be even easier than it was going down. And this river's nice and wide, so it should be pretty easy. Maybe 15-20 minutes up there. We should get to that waterfall with the big pool to swim in, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm even itchier than I was before. A big eagle just flew right next to you. Why don't you put the bottle in the back of your bag there? Here, I'll help you. I don't know why we always see bottles in these places. Nobody comes here. No tourists come here. Okay, that'll stay. Hey, Michelle.
Right.
What's the worst thing about living with me?
A lot.
A lot of bad things?
Messy?
Not true. No, it's true.
常常找不到东西，然后常常乱丢东西。洗衣篮就在旁边，可是你就是把衣服放在洗衣篮的旁边。
Probably gonna regret this video.
笨手笨脚。你在 outdoor 很聪明，可是在 live 是有点笨手笨脚。I don't know why. 然后你很会 cook， 可是你 cook 完就是 all messy。
对啊，如果可以切木头，可以切一个番茄。
所以我就需要去帮你洗碗。你的厨艺很棒，他真的很会煮东西。他可以吃一大盘的大陆妹生菜沙拉，他很喜欢吃我们家的大陆妹。
This size salad, it's about enough for one person. The three of us will just kind of have to share.
然后可以吃一大碗的爆米花。
Alright.
然后每次他跟我说他要吃一口，所以他把一口全部吃掉，一口都不剩。然后他常常煮饭，我们家里要准备那个烫伤药膏，他常常会烫到他的手，不知道为什么他常常烫到他的手，不只是左手也有右手都有，然后也烫到他的脚，去他 spring 也烫到他的脚。
So one time I was in清水地热. Now we're at 清水地热. I don't have to tell you this, but it's very hot. And I burned my foot in the middle of the night. We had to go to the hospital at like 3 in the morning. It sucked. Learn from my mistake. Or just use common sense, maybe? I got over it.
Yeah, 搞到凌晨4点才睡觉。
Basically, we've known each other for so long that it's just easier to be friends than enemies. So we still go on a hike now and then.
Anyway, 他就是太暗找不到路，然后只能用受伤的人去开车。他被 burn， 他烫伤，然后还需要自己开车，有点可怜。
对，我真的很可怜。She helps me out with a lot of stuff. She didn't really want to be in the videos when we were together, but now that we're broken up, she does. So I'm probably gonna regret this one. No, I don't think it's broken. I think it's doing what they want. These kind of dams here, the purpose is to reduce the energy of the water. 保降手，那个水就是有很多 power， 然后有很多石头这样的，那个石头会搭那个 dam， 就是弄那个水没有那么强。There's a lot of sunshine here.
Yeah.
We hear their sound everywhere. So we're on the landslide now. This part of the mountain here, before it was up there and it slid down and blocked this area right here. And that's what caused the lake, which stuck around for many years until we arrived too late and missed it. This would have been the beginning of the lake right here. You can see how flat the river is. This is all the mud that just filled up the lake. See the lake bottom here? 应该就是慢慢的变，就是有沙子，对。My feet are just deep in the mud. This water is really warm. The water before was cold. What used to be the lake, it's very different than the rest of the river. You can see my feet are really going deep into it. Wow, it's amazing though. So it went there all the way back up to here. This place would have been amazing. Sorry, I got to it too late, guys. That's probably the pig. This is something smaller. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what it is. Oh yeah. But what's this one? Oh, that's the pig. But then what's this big one? The big one that's 3. It has a thumb, see? I think it's just a pig, and it got two jiaoing on top of each other. This water feels really nice though. Wow, it's so amazing. It would have gone all the way to that rock, I think. So from that rock all the way to there would have been a landslide lake. It's really a shame that I'm here too late. Would have gone up higher because that's where all the grass ends about there. Too bad. Need some nice typhoons to make us new lakes. These past few years we haven't had any typhoons, so we're not getting new lakes. 1 for 3 now with my lake videos. I went to that one in Yilan, which is great. Whoa! It's real! I'm not crazy! The system works! I'm not sure if it's still there. If anybody has been there recently, let me know. I'll go check it out. For the one in Fungbin, I missed. I think we're here, and it's not here anymore. Look, see all this grass up on the sides? I think because there was water all the way up to there. But we found buffalo instead. That was pretty cool. And this one here in Yuli, we missed, but it looks like there's another pool up there. So let's go check it out. Maybe there's still something worth visiting here. All of this is mudstone. It's very soft rock. It's what's causing the rivers to be brown, and you can really see the stratification layers in it. How much weight was on it and just compressing this into layers. It's kind of like some softer material in between some harder material. You can see they're laying it all sorts of different angles. Must have been a very powerful event that caused everything here to fall down. Very interesting. Here's a sense of scale. That's how big it is. It's about 1.5 Michelle's high.
Is there a lake here?
Yeah, I saw this in the drone footage. There's like a pool up here, but it looks small and shallow. Not so impressed with it. Yeah. Disappointing. It is caused by this landslide. Look, so these rocks came here and blocked it off. And then that's here. Oh my god, it's muddy, it's muddy. I'm stuck in the mud. Ah, I'm stuck. Hang on.
Oh my god, it's so deep.
No, my
Your feet.
I have a problem here.
拖鞋比较容易。
Yeah, but then how do I get my shoe out? God.
Woo. You see the bee?
Oh, there's a bee on the camera. That's funny.
His eye is colorful.
Yeah.
Blue and black.
He's the ass. Okay.
Nice bee.
So don't go in the lake. It's not as fun as it looks. I think that waterfall is just up there. Let's go check it out. Oh.
Again. Woo! Slippery.
This mud is something else. Look at this little tree. It looks like goats have been eating it or something. Or pigs? I don't even know what pigs eat. I mean, pigs eat everything, but what do wild pigs eat? Oh, it looks like we're getting close. Woohoo! Dowla. I really hope it's deep. Ooh, if it is deep, there'll be places to jump. Oh, yeah. Pretty nice. Wow. I like it. Ooh, and there's big fish. They're huge. That big one? Yeah, it's pretty cool. First thing I always do is take photos, because if I go play first, then I'll forget and it'll get dark and stuff. Is it like Xian?
仙女 waterfall?
Yeah, I know.
It's totally different.
You don't have to agree. Check that out, see how deep it is. Maybe it's good for jumping.
你后面的头看起来光光的，快没有头发。Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe we're the headman?
No, you stay away from that side.
The water is not clear.
Yeah, it's a bit muddy.
看不到下面有什么，可是这里有很多鱼。
对，很大。So crazy! I wanted to spin, and I wanted to go like this to keep my glasses on, but actually I went like this, and I knocked them off, and then I had to dive and find them. But of course I'm blind, I don't have my glasses, and I was like feeling around the bottom, and just as I was feeling around the bottom, was getting everything muddy, about 15 centimeters to the bottom, they were like floating down, and I grabbed them. They hadn't touched the bottom yet. So super lucky. Woo!
Here you can stand.
Yeah, you can. Oh,真的. Oh. You slide down this, you think? What do you hit here though? It's just so shallow here. Oh yeah, here it's too shallow. Wow. No, it's not a good slide. It's a good jump from there though. It's pretty nice. I'm just talking to the camera. It's actually this waterfall is super nice. 所以从那边掉瀑布附近就是有很多车走，你可以看就是从哪里就是掉下来。Let's quickly go look at that second and third waterfall up there, and then let's go. Okay. I want to get at least past that 4-wheel drive part before it gets dark. That'd be nicer, easier. Go. Hey, look, 漩涡。
因为可以滑下。
对啊，可是然后你会滑到那个有水的地方。The fish is so big. 那么高，你不觉得是一个瀑布吗？看起来很容易吧？哦，这里滑滑的。See if I can climb up this. It's kind of like stairs. 旁边有 slippery， 看里面怎么样？哦，里面还好。
有一个石磨铺吗？有什么？我要上去吗？有点滑滑的。
So we're now on top of the second waterfall. It's pretty cool. There's like a pool here. The water's nice and clean and fun. When I first climbed up this ridge, I saw a turtle swim really fast that way. I could see his little legs flopping around like it was really cute. But then I looked around for a while and I couldn't find it. So the turtle's smarter than me. Maybe there's a place to hide in there or something. I don't know. Small pool, but I wasn't able to find it. Pretty cool. Lots of wildlife here. It's very nice. Water's fresh. This one's definitely going on my site. Didn't find a lake, but we found something else. Had a great day. Yuli's quite a fantastic place. I hope everybody has a chance to check it out. Great day, everybody. I think we should go. It's getting kind of late. 有点晚，我们应该要下去。Let's go. Yeah. Does it look like there's a way up? What other terrible things do you want to say?
就是我的英文很烂，然后其实他刚来的时候都不会说中文，也不会骑摩托车，可是他的学习力很强，他很快学会了中文。他一开始中文很烂，不会讲，可是他喝醉酒的时候，现在你可以讲巴拉巴拉巴拉一大堆的中文哎，那我都听不懂他在说什么。然后他骑摩托车也很勇敢，有那个山坡路我不敢骑，他一下子我就飙上去了。还有啊，就是不能跟他吵架，他的吵架太有逻辑，我吵架的英文都不会说，一句都说不出来。
对，你就可以骂脏话而已。
脏话我永远只会放那个 F 开头，其他的我都不会骂。就是我觉得骂脏话不是一个 good way to communication， 就是，然后如果我们有一个 argue， 他会用他的逻辑说服我是错。如果他是对，他也会。
我也会容易错吗？
不会。
他现在原本就是错。
本来都是你对，后来会变我对，我也不知道为什么。Maybe my experience.
Oh my god.
相信我的 experience.
Let's get out of here. There's too many ants. Also, she's lying.
那
最好的事情是什么？有一个好处吗？还是只有负面的？
没有，它其实好处大于负面的。其实刚刚的负面我都说不太出来有什么。以前我就是很害怕水，就是我怕高、怕水、怕深，什么都害怕，就是很 girl 就是这样。可是他带着我游泳，我的游泳也没有很好，可是他会去瀑布，他会带着我游泳，那我比较放心。然后以前我怕深，他就带我去比较深的地方游泳，然后就叫我 relax。 你如果掉进水里，重要就是不能。
I was trying to drown her, but it didn't work.
It trained me very
Fail.
然后现在我就是做比较多的运动 ，Yeah， 我的体力变比较好。Because do you know， follow 小飞 always not easy. It's very hard work. 你需要有很多的